Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2011 action-adventure sci-fi thriller film Cowboys and Aliens. This is directed by Jon Favreau, starring Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford, Abigail Spencer, Olivia Wilde, many more people. Sam Rockwell's in this, playing Doc. Incredible. This is based off of the graphic novel of the same name. Now, I've only seen bits and pieces of this film over the last 10 years. It has been 10 years since this movie came out. It came out in 2011. It is currently January 13th, 2021 that I am recording this. So 10 years, right? I just watched the extended version with my mom recently, and it's incredible when you watch it with the mindset of a miniseries. This movie didn't do well in the movie theaters because it's too long and parts drag, but when you watch it as if you're watching a miniseries, it's incredible. It has build up of certain dynamics of story. It gives certain backgrounds of certain characters that are very, like, third ranked, right? And that stuff happens in a miniseries or a TV show, not a movie. So this was Spielberg produced, like this was a DreamWorks Universal I think Reimagine or Imagine was a part of this as well, production. This is great. It's cool having this 1800s kind of film where you have these cowboys versus natives, right, as the conflict of the West, and then you have an outside source of aliens from another world who are trying to collect gold, that they are trying to mine gold from this mining facility and, you know, wreak havoc and take people and experiment on them and try to find their weaknesses. And Olivia Wilde plays not a double agent, but another alien, not from the race of the aliens that are invading, but she herself is trying to destroy the aliens that destroyed her people after they killed all of her people. So it's cool having these sci-fi battles with old school 1800s cowboy and native, you know, spears or guns, right? Versus alien tech, where you have this, you know, massive cannon attached to Daniel Craig's arm, and he goes boom, and he plays his character of Jake with amnesia, and he runs a local gang, and then Harrison Ford runs a local gang / cattle company. It's cool seeing the character development of all these characters through the course of this mini series when it in fact is a 2 hour and 15-minute long movie. So knowing how well Mandalorian is, that is a Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni project, it makes sense when you look back at Cowboys and Aliens, 2011 Cowboys and Aliens, because it's a Western type of cowboy draw project, and you see a lot of Mando within Cowboys and Aliens, and John and Dave have stated numerous times that their inspiration of Mando's character, the aesthetic, certain points are Westerns, certain points are samurai films, certain points are sci-fi films. So and you see all of that. You see all of that spurred 10 years ago in this project. It's unfortunate it didn't do well in the box office. It's incredible to watch now, knowing how far Jon Favreau has done, you know, with projects over the last 10 years. But, yeah, this is a great film. Like, I need everyone who hated this movie 10 years ago to watch it now, because you have to watch it like you're watching a miniseries, and you'll understand why I say that these third-rate characters getting a backstory makes perfect sense, because that's what happens in a TV show. It doesn't really happen in a movie. So this was a movie unlike itself 10 years ago. I'd say it is much more prevalent now than it was then. Give it a watch. You will enjoy it. It's such an obscure plot point, but it is so entertaining to think what would happen if there was an alien invasion in the 1800s and there was just a bunch of cowboys trying to, you know, show dominance against the native people, the Apaches in New Mexico, and then they all join forces to defeat the evil that is amongst the stars. Awesome. Loved it. Go watch it. Mucho mahalo.